Hello, my friend. This is Noel from Atlanta, Georgia. Today, I want to talk to you about the power of positive feedback. Getting feedback from the people around you. What are the advantages? Is there even any advantage to it? Why should you care about the opinion of people around you? Yes, I know there is a saying out there that don't care about the people around you. That all that matter is your own opinion. I know about all that, but at some point you need to be realistic and ask people for positive feedback. This is what I'm going to talk to you today about. But before that, there is a special announcement at the end of this video today. I want you to wait, and I'm going to share an important event that is coming up in November this year. You want to be part of it, but that will be toward the end of this video. I read a good quote from one of my mentors the other day. The quote says something like this: don't blame anyone for your misfortune. If you don't make it in life, it's because of one reason. You don't have what it takes on the inside to make it on the outside. Wow. And I said, wow. That's a bold statement. He said, don't blame anyone for your misfortune. If you don't make it in life, it's because of one simple reason. You don't have what it takes on the inside to make it on the outside. I want you to think about that for a second. In other words, it is not the president, your parent, your significant others, your boss to make you successful. It is you that can make you successful. The seed of greatness is in you. It is left for you if you want to embrace that seed or not. One of the ways I embrace the moment is to ask people around me for feedback. And I've made it an habit enough that now it's part of me. I ask almost anybody. Now, you got to be careful when you're asking people to talk to you, to tell you your weaknesses. I mean, I want them to talk to me about my strengths, but most importantly, I care about my weaknesses because I wanted to know if something I can work on. And if I can work on it, I want to start working on it. So at work, I've made an habit of this. Like toward the end of every shift, I will slow down, I will stop everybody, I will go to everybody one by one, and I will ask, hey, talk to me about the shift today. What do you think? I will ask them some question like, what did we do right? Did we do anything right? What did we do wrong? What are the challenges you have today? Then I might ask, what do you think we need to do to make it better? Or how can we improve for next time? Then I will listen, I will go in a circle, I will listen to what people have to say about how the night goes. A few days ago, I decided to spin it a little bit, put a little bit spice into it, just kind of spice it up a little bit. So when I went around, I asked my coworker. I said, okay, let's stop for a minute. Talk to me about my leadership skill. If I have to improve one thing, what will it be? Many people shy away from answering that question because they didn't know if it was a setup question or what. They thought I was joking or I have a joke or something behind it. But it was a real question. I wanted to know for myself. Few tell me something what I need to improve on, and I appreciate it. But there is one lady that, ooh, her name was Lillian. I'll just throw her name out there since this is a real story. This is a real person. I'm sure she's not going to say this, but if she says it, bless my heart. When I get to Lillian's, and it was her turn to tell me positive feedback, which of course could be negative because I really want the negative part. She went straight to it. And this lady just started talking to me. It was like God sent her to talk to me about things that I thought I got, but I didn't get. So about 2 minutes to the conversation, I told her, just hush your mouth. I don't want no more. because she told me this, I need to improve on this, improve on that, improve on this, improve on that. The funny part about it was this. Everything she told me was true, but I never thought about it. She told me about how I don't listen to my staff, how I talk a lot, how I need to slow down and be considerate of other people. At first, I was shocked because I thought I've been doing all this. I mean, remember now, I just told you that toward the end of all my shift, I always go around in a circle and I will ask the staff, how did we do? What did you do right? What did you do wrong? What are the challenges and how can we make it better next time? I do this almost consistently every time I'm at work. So for her to say I don't listen, I was shocked. But before I get upset, I didn't get upset because, hey, I remember something that not too long ago, maybe about a week or two ago, my wife said the same thing. She said, Noel, you don't listen. You need to listen. You need to listen. And I said, yes, I will listen. I listen. I listen. But listening is not a listening unless you listen. It's easy to say you are listening and you don't listen. While somebody is talking, you are thinking of what to say next. You're thinking about something funny to say. The way you know you're not listening because when they finish talking, you didn't even address what they ask you about or what they talk about. You come up with your own thing because you've determined in your own mind what you are going to say next as they were talking, instead of you to stay in moment. Now, few weeks ago while I was in Orlando, I remember John Maxwell specifically highlighted this to me. He said, Noel, you need to listen. You need to listen. Now think about it. John Maxwell, a world-renowned motivational speaker, telling me you need to listen. 2 weeks ago, one of my mentors said this to me. He said, Noel, if you learn how to slow down, embrace the moment, and listen to my clients or to people around me, that I will profit financially significantly. He said that over and over and over again. The reason why I need to slow down, listen, listen, listen. I even remember in one of the conversations, he said, my coach, mentor said this to me. He said, Noel, when they talk, even when you ask the question, don't answer for them. Let them talk. If they are quiet for a minute, it's okay. Let them be quiet, but you ask the question, let them talk. So I'm learning over and over now how to raise my awareness when it comes to listening. Because let me tell you something, if 2-3 people are telling you something, even the Bible said that, if 2-3 people are telling you something, there's a good chance that they are telling the truth. I mean, let's be frank. If 2-3 people keep telling you, you need to do this, you need to change your habits, you need to do this, you need to stop eating fat food, you need to stop eating too much cholesterol, or you are getting big, or if you have 2-3 people in your life that can be honest and give you a feedback about you, you are lucky and you need to pay attention to it and make a change based on what they said, because there is a good chance that somebody is telling the truth. Now, let me ask you a question. I know you are perfect like me. I mean, I'm Master Noel. I'm perfect. I mean, but the reality of the matter is this. When was the last time you asked the people around you for feedback? Do they even give you a feedback? Will they even respond to you? Do you even have enough interaction with the people around you enough that you can even ask them to help you, to tell you what is your strength? Because if you know your strength, you can keep doing it. And then if you know your weakness, while you are working on doing your strength, you can work on your weaknesses. When was the last time you asked your people, maybe your professor, maybe your spouse, maybe your best friend, maybe your boss, maybe your co-worker, to speak to you about you and what you need to do to improve? Now, let me tell you, I've asked everybody. I've asked my wife, I've asked my boss, I've asked my pastor, I've asked my co-worker, just about almost anybody to tell me what way can I improve myself? You need to learn how to do the same thing. You need to learn how to embrace the moment and ask people for feedback. Because when you do, you will see from other people's perspective. A good example, when this lady started telling me about this, some part of me want to get upset. Because now she was pulling out all this stuff. But the funny part is, all this stuff she was pulling was actually true to some extent, if not to all extent. It was true. So as a leader and somebody that I've determined that I don't want to lead just because I don't want to be a positional leader. You have to remember, some people are positional leaders. The only reason they are leading is because they have the title. I don't want to be that. I want to be a leader that have influence, because my people can say, I do what I say I'm going to do, and I'm there for them, and I listen to them. For me, it is important to do that. So if you say you want to be a leader in your community, in your church, in your house, then you need to learn how to listen to your people. And that is the end for today. Thanks for being with us. Oh, don't go. Wait. This is the special announcement I was going to tell you. On November 7th and 8th this year, I am going to have Embrace the Moment seminar here in Atlanta. It's going to be for a small group of people. In fact, if you are still watching this video, let me tell you this. The fact that you are still watching it is probably an indication that you need to be on this seminar. It's going to be for people who need a change in their life, who need a coach, who need a mentor. And I'm going to be here for 2 days to just pour into you, to help you out, to guide you, to coach you through whatever you are going through, to show you how you can start your own business, to show you how you can break through, you can break the cycle, whatever you've been going through, to show you your financial, what is going on with your finance. If we have to pull up your taxes, we'll pull up your taxes and we'll see what is going on. If you always look for somebody who is going to the same place you are going, or someone with the right mind, right attitude, this is going to be for you, because the people who are going to come to this event are going to be people who are ready to make a change. And I can guarantee you will make some connection, a lifetime connection, friend connection in there. So think about it, and if you have a friend that always complain about money, always complain about the economy, you definitely want to tell them to give me a call. The number to call is 770-984-5498. And when you call, tell them you want to register for Embrace the Moment workshop coming this year. Remember, it's going to be for few groups of people. It's not going to be a whole lot of people. It's going to be just people who wanted to be there, who wanted to tell their truth, who wanted to learn something new, who wanted to learn how to embrace the moment. Call me, 770-984-5498. It's going to be November 7th and 8th here in Atlanta. And let me leave you with this quote that somebody told me a long time ago. He said, Noel, if you want things in your life to change, you must change. So let me tell you that too, if you are watching this, if you are still watching this, if you want something in your life to change, maybe you need to change. Talk to you later.